Excuse me! Can I have your attention, please? Tonight, we have for you entertainment of the most marvelous of sorts. That's right, back from the dungeon, the King's Jester will give you the performance of a lifetime. It's true. So, without further ado, everyone, welcome to the show.
Around me that I can't see, you know. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. My whole demons life around me that I can't see. People always thought on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. I'm smart as they come, so just be careful what you're trying to pull. Being sneaky, trying to out-treat me, you must think I'm a fool. I'm the Grandmaster, the rocket scientist from Lancaster, dumping humongous buckets of flavor on you bland bastards. I eat rappers and crap souls, the ghost of the collapsed old shack where the black pumpkin patch grows. I scratched holes in the coffin that they latch closed, dug up through the ground, broke the surface and my ass rose. Now I stand with the staff in my hand, a broken man looking out over the land from which I was banned. But I return in disguise to blend amongst the people, menacing, seeking vengeance against any presumptive evil. Demon spawn, sneak in your room at the gleam of dawn, wake you up, stab you in the face before you even yawn. And this is how I envisioned it all along. Just give me the heads of those who imprisoned me, I'll be gone. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. I used to entertain people in such innocent ways. Now I juggle 4-foot ninja blades and pillars grenades, drinking kerosene and breathing flames. I sneeze at people and casually say excuse me while they scream in pain. You get indicted for corporate stock extortions, I get indicted for unlawfully breathing life into rotten corpses. In cemeteries in the blackest darkness, I start to track the bark behind the main shack, dig up and snatch a carcass and drag them back to the lair. You know what happens there, surgical staples and dry blood stained mattress tears, replacing fingers with claws, stuffing faces with stars and implanting flesh-eating jars bigger than that of bears. That means my army of zombies is on its way to you all. The militia assault for the likes of which you can't prepare. Contraire, they'll be chasing you as you run scared. Hop in your closet, light a match, and there's one there. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Demons around me that I can't see. Lay down on my knees, but they won't leave. Welcome to the greatest asylum. Welcome to the greatest show. Welcome to the coldest, darkest hole. Watch the dancing Joker cry. Watch the teardrops on his eyes dry for all eternity. And welcome to the one genuine article surrounded by a crock of facade. So with the final bow, y'all don't even gotta applaud, cause I can give a damn about claps. I get those by pushing people into empty pools full of cocked mouse traps. All along I've been waiting and waiting, the violence and wrath that my chains were negating, dreaming of times and dreaming of places when I can set you up and scream in your faces. Scream in your faces. Scream in your faces. the fuck made you? Who the fuck made you? It feels like 1,000 years since I fell in love. But when the price catches up, love will never be enough. Love will never be enough. Enough. Time to call your bluff. Got to sit and readjust. Enough. Let it go, it's tough. All the honestness is rough. When you're close to the time, how much can a heart take before a heart breaks? I'm taking my gaze, I can't sustain while I'm just playing the same damn game. I run away and take your drop of life. Drop it. You do what you can, and I'll bring the big sorrow. Push it to the edge. Force the cloud of the mountain. Move down. Play the game. Say my name, bitch. No queen and no offspring. Oh, healthy ending. Let the ball swing. It's all the same. Time to let go. Time to cut the cord. When love runs its course, always without one. Motion breaks, motion loose. Just take this take away and build a better place where we will be wrong. Instead of providing to the walls alone. Love will never be. There's a bunch of bullshit that takes the pain away. Temporary fix, focus on the outside, while the soft bits left right away on the inside. Fuck that!
Alrighty then. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we today? How y'all doing? Hope all is going well for you during this holiday season. Christmas joys in the air and all that mumbo jumbo. I don't really have nothing in particular to talk about today. I just, when I'm in lack of a title, I just randomly put anything. So I wouldn't really dig too deep into it. But let me give the little comment section roll call real quick before I get started about my rambling rants. First off in the house, we got Smitty's Corner. Shout out to you, brother. Salute. Football as well. God bless and wish you all the best, bro. Got Cellulite Podcast. What's up, G? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. And nonetheless, we got Crazy Mama. Appreciate you always stopping by and showing love. Even if it is just showing up and just leaving a comment or a like and two. Appreciate you. I guess I do kind of have a topic. It's not really a topic per se. I recently did a what's the best way I can put it? Like a departure from something for a multitude of reasons. And ironically enough, I don't know how or why, but found myself in the middle of something. Which overall, I'll be honest, completely real with it. I don't really care, right? I wouldn't be me if I wasn't in something, regardless of how much I try to get away from it. I don't ever get in front of it. I don't ever find a way or feel a reason why to defend it here and there. This is all merely just done for content. This, that, and the third. Ironically enough, I'm not even hating on it. I'm really not. I know the game. I know what's in this. What I signed up for when I chose to do start this, whatever this is. But I've cut down the intros too to like 10, 15 minutes. I give folks time to come in. I would usually have like damn near half an hour intros. And I recently got asked, yo, these intros are way too damn long, bro. I was like, shit, you're right. I just really like because I take a lot of effort when I edit these and create them and curate and all that. So I'm really admiring my stuff when I'm watching these. I don't really have to do them, but it's more or less. I don't know if that makes me a narcissist or not, but I don't care. I'm admiring my work when I'm putting the clips together when I'm watching the intros and I'm waiting for folks to come pull in and yada yada. So excuse me for being bougie or whatever the word is. But on the other note, shout out real quick to Bobby Yaga. Shout out to the one and only. Um, got to get that out there. Always got to get that out. But yeah, I think honestly though, I gotta say too as well. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here. I never really do. He's always I'm always mad nervous before I go live, and you probably hear it when I try to communicate when I talk. I shouldn't, right? I shouldn't be. There's literally absolute less than zero reason why. That's just it's a me thing. I recently found out well, that I have a niche, but I think sometime tomorrow I'm gonna start getting into it. I won't say what it is. I'll just go through over it once I'm starting to get it, rolled out. I can finally post links in my community board now. So I have the Discord link posted on the community wall. It's pinned to the top. I guess I gotta get Nitro because it says I gotta. It doesn't say I have to, but it essentially the way it's worded, it's better off if I do. So I might consider that. But nonetheless, yada 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 yada. I'll be honest with you. I don't really feel the Christmas spirit. I really don't. I haven't for some time, but I really this year just doesn't really feel like Christmas For one, it's hot outside. That the weather really took me out more than all these weird ass people. Because I don't know what it is. I think, and in a way, I don't know. Maybe it's good for those folks who suffer from what is it called, seasonal depression. I guess, right? The sun is blue, sun is out, so they're able to, I guess, enjoy themselves more. Maybe it's just the bro science in me, where I'm just go outside and lift some weights, bro. We do push-ups, go for a run. That's just me personally how I would handle it. Actually, I'm just now remembering. I do have a topic to talk about. I was having it with somebody the other day, and I won't go over but what I was what we were discussing was teach your kids right from wrong so they don't have to learn from it the hard way. And I'm not gonna. I was being dismissive of it, right? You have to teach. You do. And later on, when they become older, say if they're a victim of something, right? And they get older and they hurt somebody the same way they were hurt. And then I was saying essentially that regardless of what you've been through, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't give you the okay to go out and hurt somebody else, especially when it's somebody innocent, right? Who did nothing to deserve it. And I stood on it, right? And I still do. But there's also, I guess, a nullifying nuance. I would be because I don't want to be more or less like I'm being, I guess, heartless about it, right? I don't really want to be 'cause I was being, but I wasn't being purposely dismissive. Like I didn't give a shit about the other person's point of view, because that's what we do here, bro. On my channel, but I studied enough, and my channel has to be the one that is the provided alternative. And I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of went against that a little bit. Overall, the message was hurt people. They hurt people, right? And that might sound corny, cliche, and you know this, that, and the third. But a lot of people have experiences in life that they wish they were. I guess I don't know if shelter is the right word, or protected from, right, certain things, and they became victims of said acts, and then they go out and do something to somebody, right? And it's important to teach your kids right from wrong. And I know that sounds stupid, like duh, no shit, like. But I'm trying to get. I'm trying. It'll make sense as I make this general point. You should, but and I guess this makes me an outlier. I don't know, honestly, but if you are at a certain age and you've had a particular lifestyle that essentially made you grow up faster than others, or at least at a slightly faster rate than one would, I think, and I hate to be like, I feel like, but I really do feel because of my nuanced perspective on life. I think it's important for because I think what I say stands. It makes sense, but in the same breath, in the same aspect, I'm not trying to essentially what's the word detract from what another person is telling what the other person was trying to get out. Because in a way, to me, it sounded fucked up. Like here, this person is who the running rumor was that it was a victim of certain things, and then grew up and later on did that exact thing to somebody else. What I was getting at was just because you went through it, it doesn't give you some type of a get out of jail free card because of the said act that happened to you. And then you go out and you're somehow, in some metaphorical sense, pardoned because of it. What I was trying to get out, and I ended up having to cut that life short because I had to go do something and take care of shit. You know, life be life and shit. But what I was trying to get at was, regardless of what happened to you, and I'm not trying to say like I don't sympathize with it or anything like that. For some things, I don't, right, depending on the person, right, and the act itself. You're not at a certain age. You have to know that you look in the mirror and are able to say, yes, I know what is right, what is wrong. I know what happened to me wasn't normal nor natural. So therefore, I will do everything in my power specifically to make sure that I don't be the reason somebody else essentially goes through that similar feeling and circumstances. That's what I was trying to get at. Regardless if that makes sense to anybody or not. Hurt people, but at the end of the day, that's still a choice. There's a running saying you are a product of your environment, but regardless of what your environment is, that's still a choice. And I understand nobody has the same outlook on life like me because I'm an outlier, and that's the only way that I can see it because it's mine, right? It's my outlook. I don't know how to look at life through the lens of somebody else. I wasn't born that person. I was born me and me only. I can only see life through my eyes only. That'd be cool if she was here to finish talking about it. But that's essentially what I was trying to get out. I think it was alive, I believe, one, two, three or four lives ago. I could be wrong. But it was me and Zyrex. Yeah, it was me and Zyrex on the panel talking about it. Shout out to her. We'll talk. Me and her always have dope conversations. I appreciate you. But yeah, If y'all are enjoying the show so far and you're digging what I'm talking about for some weird reason, right? I don't know why you would listen to little old me, but if you ever at all feel inclined at any part of the show would like to help a brother out with a taco or two, consider donating to the taco fund. It'll go straight back into the show and it'll help your bro out in the long run. We'll hit y'all with a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Yo quiero taco. Oh, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Just kidding.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah. Enough of that. But yeah, I don't know if this is gonna ruffle feathers or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm a person who likes to yeah, that sounds bomb. I've been recently, well, not just recently, but for a little bit, but recently more now. I've been studying I guess studying people, right? I watched a Jordan Peterson interview he did with somebody, and I've been looking at I've been meaning to watch a movie. I guess it's a movie or a documentary about I don't know what its entirety is, but from what I understood about it, it's called Europa: The Final Countdown, The Last Battle, or something like that. I guess it's a 10-part documentary. Each episode is like an hour, and I guess it was about hidden history about um, Hitler, and I think that's one of them. I think that's one of them. But folks are telling me because there's I like I don't know if this makes sense. Hey, Melly and Mosa, how are you, girl? How you doing? I like to study dictators. I really do. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Maybe I want to be one day. Probably. I don't know. But the only one that's really, I guess, overall, it's really caught my eye has always been, ever since high school, for some odd reason, has been said Fuhrer, right? And other things that I've been studying about his faction. For one, they were super hygienic, right? They were always so cleanly put together. If you look at the pictures of like the SS generals and mind you, this is me being just objective and observant, right? They were very clean, very put together, very. He had a particular stilo about him, right? And also, what I've also noticed about speakers, people who know how to hold rallies and talk and engage a crowd, has been Adolf. and there's been recent translations of the speeches that he gave. They used AI to translate what he was saying, to his, constituents. And he really knew, because the way he would talk to, specifically, how he would bring a topic up, and he would engage in it, and he would explain what he was doing, why he was doing. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, or want to hear this, but essentially, those who win get to write history. And obviously, he didn't win, neither did his folks. So, hey, Sarah, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Facts, Millie, you're a real one. You're a real one. How he essentially gave. Now, this is just from the translated speeches, right? I have to go over and watch the documentary itself and do some more digging. Watch that documentary I was talking about, Europa. I think that's how it's pronounced. That's Europa. The Last Battle or The Final Countdown, one of the two. How he asked for help for a lot of things before he conducted what he rolled out. Now, from my perspective, how I look at it, right? There's always going to be shit they're not going to tell us in class. Just, this guy's bad, agree with it. If you don't, you're bad. That's literally our education system. It's meant to turn you into a robot. That's it, and that's all. Smart enough to work a machine, not smart enough to question. But that's a whole other can of worms that I could do in a future live. Well, those are the type of topics I want to start getting back into. Those were my original, like, bread and butter type topics. I promise you, it was absolutely never ever was it ever relationship talks. And why I do those type of iceberg dives or rabbit hole diggings, because you'll never hear people talk about it. More, I guess, more so for the fact that people get in trouble for talking for that. So, I mean, I'm running a risk on itself. I get it. I do. I really do. I'm not dumb. And but I've never done it ever, absolutely ever done it to quote unquote ruffle feathers or, be edgy and cool and, oh, look at him, he's so brave. I'm not, none of that. Oh shit, it's your birthday, Millie? Oh wow, happy birthday. Congratulations on another year. Here's to looking at you. Shit. I don't got no place for that. Sheesh. Damn. Shit. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Here's to many more. I appreciate you. I wholeheartedly do. Thank you for stopping by. Happy birthday. So yeah, these rabbit hole dingies have always been my bread and butter. I got into this when I was 17, 18 years old. A buddy of mine sent me a video or something a long time ago, and just for some odd reason, it always tickled my fancy. I guess it would be the correct way of saying it, or caught my ear or my eye, whatever, what have you. Because I really do need to find a way out of that relationship dead end talks. Because I mean, if that's y'all's thing, bread and wet, you know what I mean? Cool. I'm not gonna tell nobody else how to run their platform or what to do with their channel, right? I'll never ever even consider doing something like that. How you get your bread? How you get your bees and honey, your dough? That's Yo, Dragonfly, what's good, bro? How you doing? What? No, nah, never that. Never, never, ever. I appreciate you, but no. And even if they were, I know how to handle myself. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But yeah, honestly, thank you. Because folks have found that's their niche, right? Relationship talks or what's going on in their community, and this, that, and the third. I've honestly thought about doing some other things outside of live streams too, for uploading videos. I'm not gonna say what it is and give other folks ideas for their stuff, but that's theirs, right? But stay tuned, right? Probably said too much with all that. One thing I will say though, another thing I want to start covering too is also media and or entertainment that I find enjoying in enjoyful. I don't know what the word is. Stuff to my liking, right? Looky, 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 looky. The number one stranger herself. Subs Zyrex, how you been? How you doing? Hope all is well. Hope all is good on your way. I got you. I got you. I literally just gave an answer. We were talking about the hurt people things, Zyrex. We were talking about the other day. Like not like even 5 minutes ago. I want to start covering things like pro wrestling or mixed martial arts. I'm starting to get back into the anime thing. I used to talk shit. Nah, I just started. It's there. If whoever you want to just go right ahead. Just don't flash me. That's all. I'm just kidding. Um, I recently just got back into watching anime, and out of all of the animes out of all the animes I chose to, I got back into anime and started watching at the same time. This anime I used to make fun of before I even started watching it was One Piece. I don't know how others feel about that, but I most certainly do not. I'm a gentleman. I am classy. Nah, I haven't. I've been meaning to watch Daima as well. I just haven't really gotten around to it. So yeah, overall, I'm running a big risk on the route that I decided to take. But I'm also just not gonna just cover a topic and not just know shit about it and just not know shit about it, right? Then I look foolish. Got a bit of a war going on here. Sheesh. Man, I can't believe I'm talking without music. There we go. There. There we go. There we go. I feel weird talking without music. It sets the mood. But I'm mad thirsty. Hold up. Oh, also, I got back to uploads. Um, I've been uploading shorts here and there, and I recently uploaded an edit that I got a request to do for. And the shorts are doing really good. Really good. I'm very happy with how those are turning out. I got like 3 in a row that got like 500 immediately. Just hit over 400. I'm doing my thing, man. I'm really doing good. But would you look at that? And then they knock at the door. I got the one and only. There, turn this off. Oops. I got a knock at the door. Where are you? Where's that down here? Let me stop messing around.
Cyrax.
Citadel.
What up?
Hey guys, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good. Yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
Okay.
What's up? How you been?
I'm alright, how are you? How have you been?
I'm alright. I'm alive and breathing, so no complaints.
Yeah, can't complain here too. Shoot, every time you complain, there's always someone out there saying something about it, so.
How's the weather over there? It's hot as hell over here now.
It's actually beautiful today, which is very odd.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Has it been raining over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like it's been warm though, like in the high 60s. Like later on at night it'll cool down. Like during the days when like the sun's out and the sky's blue.
Good.
It's weird.
Can't
I
stand the
guess
cold.
really?
Yeah, I just can't. Mm-mm.
I guess because we have summer all year long basically, like when the winter comes, I'm like, finally. But now it's like We don't even have a winter now.
Man, we didn't even get a chance to experience fall.
No leaves fell. It just everything stayed green.
Nothing green. It was it's like just dead. I was gonna say brown leaves, but then not even brown leaves, like dead leaves.
It's like it's like I don't know what the word is. Like humid-ish. It's like a humid cold. I don't know how to describe it. It's like does not feel like winter at all. Like inside the house, it feels like too hot, but when you go outside, it feels like spring. Like this has just been one long spring.
Well, you live closer to the ocean, so I would assume so. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I went there the last time I went there. I was 12. That was the last time I went over there.
For real?
And
You don't ever plan to go to the ocean?
nah. I just for some reason just never go.
I try to go like every year. Oh, like every summer, but sometimes I don't know. It's been like everything's been just so expensive that just even just riding the BART,
Yeah,
it's crazy expensive.
we have one here too, a BART. I never been on it though.
For real?
Folks tell me it's hella ghetto. I was like, really? They tell me it's no different than the trolley we already have. I was like, nah.
It's public transportation. So
Yeah. Me and my little brother recently took the trolley to I took him with me to the gym finally. And he was just hella weirded out because he's been on it before, but he's never been on the trolley, I think. Or I think it's been like a while since he's been on it. And you know how I don't know how it is over there with y'all, but over here you can get on pretty easily, and most times 9 times out of 10 it's free. You just gotta really just look to see if the people are on asking for the tickets or not, and it's like if it's good, or like, oh, cool, they're not here, so you can just get on for free.
Uh-huh.
And usually in the bus, when you're driving, you have to sit down, and the bus driver sit down, and you gotta like deal with people and shit. And he was walking back and forth on the trolley. He's like, "Yo, this is crazy." I'm like, "What?" Because for me, it's normal, right? I don't really. Nobody tells you shit because the driver's all the way in the front, and we're all the way in the commute, like in the last train, the last I don't know what it's called, little caboose in the back. So there's no workers there. So he could walk around and nobody was telling him. He's like, "Yo, this is crazy." I'm like, to me, it was normal. So I'm like, "What are you doing?" Like, you can walk around and nobody tells you nothing while he's driving. Well, yeah, we're not in the same train as him. We're all the way in the back. It was like a new experience for him.
I didn't know you guys have trolleys there. Well, I know back in the day they used to have it, but yeah, I thought that they were like non-operational.
I recently found out when I was doing an edit on old videos of my city that it's been here since the 90s.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember that. We were like, my mom would tell me, you don't remember seeing that when we were at the parks? I said, I swear to God, not one time. And then when I was, there's also a park down the street right here that has like a cool like calisthenics area spot at it, and it's like right across the street from the trolley. And recently, I don't know what the hell happened. I was working out and I looked up and I heard like trolley horns, little bell things. Yeah, but it sounded like mad different. I was like, why is that sound? So I looked at it. There was this tiny, tiny, tiny little green one. on the same track as the big modern ones. I was like, where the hell? This is crazy. I posted the video on the I think I might have posted it on my Discord. I could be wrong. I hope I didn't delete it, man. I'm for real stupid. But also, I met my niece.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Wow, how was the experience? How did it go with
she's
with
hella
your brother?
crazy. Hella cool. He cut my hair and we talked. And we were cool.
Did you ask him what you wanted? You said that you were gonna ask him.
I not yet. Wait, I'm pretty sure I did.
How is she? How's your
She's hella tiny. She's hella mean. She only
mean?
lets my mom hold her. When I first seen her, like I knocked on my brother's door and I was like, "Yo, cut my hair," and he had the baby in his arms. I was like, "Oh shit!" I don't know what I was expecting, right? I don't know why. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be outside right now. And I was just waiting, and I was like, "What the hell is that in his arm? Is it? It looked like a pillow or something, right?" He's like, Why is he carrying a pillow? That's fucking weird." It's not the. Yeah, I think about it. I think fucking dumbass. It's not a pillow. That's your knee, stupid.
Did
And
you
I
hold
went
her?
to the. I didn't get to. My mom was holding her, and she wouldn't let nobody come to her. Like when someone would try to come and pick her up, she would like cry and like whine.
How many months is she? Do you know? What, 2?
6 or 7.
Oh, 6 or 7.
She's
Okay,
starting. She's starting to teeth right now, so I guess she's in pain right now. I'm because she's teething. She has teeth coming in, 2 on the front.
okay.
So like she's always like pouting, and I guess the only one person who would either soothe her was either the mom or my her mom or my mom, and the mom was out at the time, so my brother was watching her, and we went over to go chill with them. My
What did your
mom
kid
being the
do?
grandma, my mom being the grandma that she is, freaking buys that baby like 100 things a day.
That's what grandmas are for, right?
She's like, "Look what about the baby! Look what about the baby!" I was like, "Oh my god!" Like the size of a football. I talked to her and I was like, "Oh, is that you?" And it sounded like she said, "Yeah."
6 months. Let me see. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember my kids when they were 6 months.
I was like, "Man, I can't believe I'm a whole uncle now. It's crazy." But after the haircut, I was like thinking, like on the ride back, I was like, "Man, this is crazy. How just fast each stage of life can just randomly just creep up on you, regardless of how prepared or unprepared you are for it. Shit just keeps on going." Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. Fuck, I'm at 1%. No, 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 no. That was close.
And my dad always says time waits for nobody. So
That's facts.
mhm. It's like now, I can still remember when my kids were still like yeah, like babies, and now they're like almost teenagers.
I
Man,
gotta
time.
go out and get a random woman pregnant now.
What?
I gotta go out and get a random woman pregnant now, just so I can compete with my brother.
What a horrible
Nah,
reason to have a kid.
bro. Nah, but I'm
Jesus.
proud of him, honestly. I thought about it overall, but I was like, once I met her, I guess I just stopped caring.
What did you think of her?
She's cool. She's hella cool.
Okay.
She really watches cartoons. Like she was having like a little toothache tantrum, I guess it's called. And she was like
Oh,
teething on her little play keys. And I don't know what the heck they put on this cartoon for her, a Bluey or whatever the heck. And she really just like I don't know what happened. She just stopped crying and just sat there and watched it. I was like, yes. I was just sitting there looking at her while my mom was like rocking her, and I was like, that's crazy. I was like experiencing life as it happened. I was literally watching the next step, the next stage. And it made me just stop caring about a whole lot of shit. A whole lot.
which did you get a chance to meet your, your sort of your what, like a sister-in-law?
Nah, she was at my brother gave her a bunch of money, I guess, to go out and do girl stuff. She was out getting her nails done, her hair did. I was like, God damn.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Because we were originally on my way to the store. And they were like, oh, go to your brother's. I was like, meet us at your brother's. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I need a haircut anyway. Hit him up, got a haircut. I was about to ask him, but once I saw the baby, it was the first thing I saw when he opened the door. I was like, I don't know. Just like a whole bunch of weight of things and a whole lot of other shit that didn't pertain to it that was gonna help me excel. I don't know what the word is. I just stopped caring for like I just randomly stopped caring about a lot of shit. I don't know how or why, but I just threw everything away and just said fuck it. I'm an uncle now,
well,
so I'm gonna conduct myself like one.
yeah, kids would do that to you. That's uh, that's a fact. Kids will do that to you. They are
I
like
guess
amazing little people, so
that's life. I guess.
yeah, they're funny to observe if you pay like attention to little kids. They're like, yeah, they're fascinating.
Yep.
So is she like a fussy baby? Do you know? Did your brother say that she's a fussy baby?
Yeah,
She's a baby.
yeah, because she's she also I don't know if she still does anymore, but she was like a little stomach problem. So that combined with the teeth coming in, and
Oh, she's colicky then. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think my cousin, either my cousin or one of them said that it's more than likely just trapped gas.
Yeah, colicky baby. Uh huh.
Like I guess from like a little bit too much milk or something like that. I guess
Air.
I was like, yeah, there you go, hair. God damn it! I don't know why I lost that word. But overall, outside of everything else, that's good. I don't really have any complaints. I know what's more important now than if it isn't nowadays. I'm not gonna get anything from it or benefiting from it in any way, it's malignant. So I'm just throwing it away. If I'm not gonna learn from it, if I'm not gonna have something that I took away from it, that's that. Yeah, see, because this person said, and I think, nah, just if I'm not gonna align with it, if I'm not feeling what's the word? I don't know if entertained or educated enough from the said discussion, then I'm not really gonna have it or even hear a person out about it from now on. Well, I've always been like that, but I'm like doubling down more so now.
So you're saying that,
I was talking to, I don't know if you remember Urban T.
oh,
Um, he was here the other day, and we were talking about if you're not gonna get anything positive from it, then you're not really gonna grow from it. There's no really, it's unnecessary. Just pretty much just throw away the unnecessary. I was like, damn. It made me really talk. It made me really think about after. Like, hey, he was hella right. If I'm not gonna have a good beneficial takeaway from it, then there's no reason to have it.
mm,
We were talking about how a lot of stuff, a lot of quote unquote entertainment, if it's repetitive, it's the same thing over and over again, then what did you really get from it that was good for you specifically, regardless of who else it helped or who it entertained? Did you get anything from it? And then we were done talking, I was like, damn, that shit's so right. I'm really not getting anything from a lot of things. And then when I finally met my niece, I was like, yep. It was just like it felt full circle.
well, I guess it
You
all
know what?
depends on how you see things, right? It's all perspective,
True.
and it depends on what is your end goal, your end goal. I mean, you know is your goal, if your end goal is to learn something from is to learn something, or is to entertain, then I would say it's beneficial because you met your goal. And so it's always important to be intentional with what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. If you
Yep.
like take like coming online here, while other people may see it as like a waste of time, well, it's a waste of time if you had no goals to begin with. If you're just searching for you know, just searching for something to watch like TV. But if you come online with the intention of, learning something, or getting to know people, you know, and again, you make sure that you accomplish those goals, then anytime you accomplish a goal you know is a benefit. So
Yep.
that's why you always want to do things. I always say, yeah, you always want to date, just do anything with intentions. Otherwise, you would feel that you wasted time. And anytime, of course, when you feel like you wasted time, um, you don't feel good about it. And for a lot of people, they tend to get depressed about time loss and stuff like that. Because I know I do. I don't ever like to feel like I regret something or I wasted time doing something. And so I
Yeah,
try not to, think so negatively about, things. So like as long as I make sure that that there's a goal there and that I try my best to, complete that or reach that goal, then I will be okay.
exactly. That's exactly how I look at it too. Like if we're gonna have a talk about something, what's the blueprint? What's the solution? What's the
Hmm.
build?
Exactly. Hmm.
You can't be an architect and not have an idea for a building.
Exactly. Hmm. And so
Damn it, I know. Oh, that's crazy.
now that you're sort of, yeah, you're becoming content creator, or you've been content creator, what are um like what do you want to do with your channel? Where do you want to go? How do you see your channel um Like, what are the goals for your channel? I'll ask that. Do you know what the your goals for this channel?
You're asking me, or you're like in general?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh shit, my bad. Um, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if monetization is really that big of a thing for me, and I'm not gonna fight it. Like I'm not gonna. Oh shucks, I was monetized. Oh no, right? I'm not gonna complain, but it's not really the goal. I guess what I really want is just have just good talks, right? Just something. I want to be the one that I mean wanted to be that. I guess hope that when we're done talking, you're able to walk away with it and carry it on to your real life, and you're able to conduct it in real time because you felt like you benefited from it. That's more or less the end game that I'm hoping for. I guess in the overall general spectrum. Because I really do want to get away from the quote unquote messy stuff. Because that's just if you're good at that, fine, right? I'm not gonna throw shade your way. I want to have something that doesn't make me feel like I wasted time,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope to not be repetitive and redundant about it either. So content comes like every once in a blue moon. That's when I really want to book done on a topic. That's when I do the gorilla show,
Mm-hmm.
and I like engage it. But if I'm not really that locked in with it, that enthused about random anything, and I'll just be sporadic with it and just do like a live like this where it's just me and an intro and that's it, rather than have a specific topic be the entire live.
I get you.
9 times out of 10, when I'm doing it, it's just like I wonder what's on or who's on or what's on. So I'll go live and just talk about literally anything, kill time, I guess.
I get what you're saying. Like, so even sometimes I'm like, because like I thought about doing content also, but then again I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Like, yeah, I don't know if I want to, because I feel like if I'm gonna do it, then I want it um to mean something. I want it to, like, I just don't want to do content just for the sake of doing content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But then
you
sometimes
want
I
to be
feel like,
careful with it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You want to be careful with it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Because I don't just want to have like, although I do like having, just conversations about, anything. If I'm going to do content, yeah, I want it to be, yeah, specific, and I want it to not so much as like have an impact or anything, but I do want like, again, yeah, I just want it to mean something, not just to me, but then to anybody that will listen. I want some, at least one person to be able to take something out of it, and that's it.
Yeah, I
Because
hear you.
we could all have like fun conversation each day, but if it goes nowhere, then it's like, it just, I don't know. Not that it's
I feel you.
meaningless, but then it's just like I don't know what the correct word is. Like, I just want to at least go somewhere, because when you spend a lot of time like online, yeah, you want it to, you just, I don't see, I don't want to, I hate using the word like waste, but in a way, it's almost like, um,
It ends
not
up
that it
being
feels,
entertainment rather than education.
yeah, you know,
I feel you. You want substance.
yeah, there you go.
It's
There you
very
go.
hard to come across that these days. Because the ones that are getting the most love, just big entertainment channels. And when they're the highest earners, that's where the folks are gonna want to go because they see everyone else there. And when they see a small something like this, they're not gonna want to because there's no flashes, there's no running same joke for years on end. I don't understand how folks don't get tired of it, but I guess that's their bread and butter for their side out form of escape, I guess.
Well, as we all know, drama and sex does sell. The thing is that, um, it's just that the thing is that I don't, it's not like, having like real conversations. It's not, entertaining or anything. It's just, you know, you just have to, find a way to make it, both entertaining and, meaningful.
Yep.
And a lot of it has to do with like, how should I see, like, take, like Oprah or any kind of like talk show. you know they usually start off with like doing the silly stuff, that, oh, I cheated on my husband or whatever, or, I have, this kid is not yours or whatever. They're doing like those, salacious, the, as they call, like, low vibration, the messy stuff first to,
Yeah.
get an audience, and then once, you're able to accumulate, a good sized audience, then you could do the stuff that you like, the stuff that you really want. And it sucks that it has to be like that sometimes, but like, it is what it is. People,
It's used
yeah, people.
as a luring tactic.
Hmm.
Like the entertainment's the fishing rod and the messiness is the hook. And
Hmm.
the fans are the fish. But
It's
in a
because.
way, though, ironically, both entertainment and education have their place
Hmm.
because we were talking about it, me and somebody else, and the reason why a lot of folks use both is because the truth is usually somewhere in the middle, in between the entertainment and the education. Because if you have full on, I think we were talking about what's more substantial, education or the entertainment aspect of presentation. I think what he was getting at was the reason why entertainment, and I guess he's right in a way. Maybe it was just me being stubborn and not wanting it to be that way. So I was like somewhat dismissive of it. I wasn't an asshole about it, but like the back of my mind, I was like, man, you crazy. But he was saying that entertainment has more presentation value because it's more theoretical, more flashy, and it's the pretty colors, it's the lights, it's the catchy title. But then the education, what I was saying, was like the education is what's really going to hold you. That's the substantial thing. But on the downside of the education part, because there's up and downs to both, because the entertainment is not going to educate you, and the education part is not really that entertaining. And
Yeah,
the education is kind of like boring in a way,
hmm
but because maybe the talk isn't really that. Did you see what she said? You see what he did? Oh wow! This rewind that back 2 seconds. Let's fast forward this. That's right. And it with the and education is more or less like a boring classroom, and the entertainment is the recess.
Well, entertainment, it's like it's an upbeat, it's, it keeps you guessing, it keeps you on your toes, because,
Yeah,
again, it has like that sort of upbeat, that, that would keep a person from falling asleep, right? When it comes to education, yeah, when you think of education, it's like a monotone, it's just
yeah,
like one straight tone, and yeah, people are gonna fall asleep. And that's one thing, like, in the the what you call education. Even in the actual and in education, the teachers are always trying to trying to figure out and find ways to make the class entertaining so that way kids learn. When you ask like every adult like what if they would um if they would go back to school, I would say 8 out of 10 they would go no. Like no,
Yep.
for some reason, people don't have fond memories of school, and I don't blame them because again, when you have to learn something and if you don't want to learn it, you're not going to have a good experience. A
Yeah,
lot of times people remember like especially if people what do people usually remember their high school days? They usually remember like the
lunchtime.
game, prom, and the fun stuff. Not a whole lot of people will tell you, oh, you know, social studies was entertaining, was fun. Science class was well, not science class. It's like half and half, right? Because if you get to experience experiment, I mean, by like
Yeah,
cutting dead frog or dead fish, that's
yep.
entertaining. And so it's all about finding a good trying to
Healthy
find a
balance.
good. What did you say again?
The healthy balance.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you said something else. The hell?
What you think I said?
I don't know. I thought you said like good dump or something. I'm like, no, I don't think you said that. Like good dump. Oh, my phone. I need to get a new phone. Jesus.
A lot of us need to take a dump too. Folks be mad for no reason, all blocked up. Just go take a Monto Duke and breathe it out, bro.
Oh, that's healthy. You should. It's all natural.
Another thing about the education versus entertainment spot is like who you surround yourself with, because the education old people are not going to be that enthused about entertainment, right? And a lot of entertainment people aren't going to be that enthused about education, and you never really know who's your friend for what reason. But usually, even if you look at interviews of like celebrities, how they're always not all always every single one is, but a lot of those who have spent enough time within it tell you that a lot of it's just meaningless. Like they're happy they made the money they made from it, and they're able to do business and go into certain ventures because of the entertainment and stuff like that, because of how much they income they generated. But it's because of the education why they were able to sustain the money and keep it for as long as they have. Because you can get a whole lot of everything, but if you don't know what to do with it, it's literally meaningless. You can buy boxing gloves, but if you don't know how to box, what's the point?
Yeah, that's true. Hmm.
And when you're in more or less on the entertainment side, a lot of it's fake. So the only reason why folks are there is just because they're there to join in on the ventures with you, but they're not there really with you. They're not, a lot of the times they won't even say hi to you. They're just like, "Hey, did you see that? Hey, did you watch? Did you catch this? Did you catch that?" Like, damn, like when was the last time you asked me how my day went?
No, I definitely get you. That's why that's what you have to be. Well, like if we're gonna talk about like say use this YouTube space as an example, right? You know, First you have to identify like which one are you? Are you part of the content creator, like the if we were to say like wrestling, are we one of the wrestlers or are we the fans? You know,
That's a good one.
and so if you're a fan, if you see yourself as a fan, and so one thing you shouldn't really expect is like another a person just because the person sitting next to you just because the person likes the same wrestler as you, that don't mean this person's going to be friendly or going to care about about you. No,
Yeah,
like how you are to how the wrestler looks, view you. I mean, it depends how how big they are, right? If they are like famous and have a lot of admirers, then yeah, you're just like an ant. They appreciate you going out there spending money to see them and stuff, but if you are thinking that they're gonna know who you are and like care about you, then I think that's like that's unrealistic. You
that's
know,
true. That's very true.
but say if like you've been a fan of this wrestler since when this wrestler was just like in um you know like the little leagues or whatever, and you watch this person grow and this person knows you, you know then when they reach like famous status, then of course they'll be able to they'll know who you are and have like a deeper um a deeper relationship with you. But if you're just if you're just admiring them from from the stage, then yeah, you can't expect that they're gonna care about you. They're gonna like truly appreciate the fact that yeah, you spent hard earned working money to go see them, to support them and stuff like that.
Yep,
So
it's very, very
it's
true.
all it's all about having just realistic expectations and not have too much not have like high hopes. YouTube, it's not that with YouTube, it's um I wouldn't really compare like, oh, again, depending on the content creator. If the content creator is like Destiny, someone who has like a lot of subscribers, yeah, that's different. But if we're talking about the ones that we are around, their numbers are not not as high as like say yeah Destiny, then there's a chance of having um a closer connection to the content creator, you know. And so again, it all depends on, and it doesn't fall all on them too. It falls on you. Are you are you um are you doing are you just sitting on the sideline and just just waving at them, or are you helping them become become big? Are you really supporting them? Because if you're not really supporting them, then how can you expect them to to like know who you are and to acknowledge you when you're not doing anything to be acknowledged of? If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of
Mm.
sense. That's
Just like
very real though.
like Dragonfly Jones, I asked him to come up here so we could all have a good conversation, and he don't even want to. The things he does for me, the thing I do for him,
Dun dun dun.
the things I do for people in this space. Hmm. Can't even do a simple thing as come up here and just having a conversation with us. No, I have to beg. Me calling him partner ain't enough. No, I have to beg some kind of partner. He is.
Hey, whatever yeah, it's my fault. Look at it closely. Look at it closely. It's my fault, huh?
Uh-oh. I seen it. I caught it. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Caught it. Good.
Oh, I do miss her. She was, she was funny. I can't believe she's gone.
A lot
That
of
was so unexpected.
once we lost, I'll be real. It did kind of in a way. I don't know what the word is. A lot of the aura of the space went with her, and she went. I don't know how to explain it, but like it felt like less of a reason to be around. Oh shit! Oops. Oh man, I almost deleted someone's comment on accident. Oops. But there was a lot of the. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Aura of the space went with her, and I feel like less of there was like less of a reason to be here.
Yeah, I could definitely, because she always yeah, she no matter like we know
And
we could
out
see
of
like yeah
nowhere, a bunch
she
of copycats popped up, and it's like, man, take your ass on somewhere. The thing about her though, it was all organic, regardless of how it's viewed or good or bad. It was all. It was always her being her.
she wasn't about to change for no one, which is her prerogative, like
That's respectable as hell though, because like, regardless of what folks, if you really gotta bend to folks if they start talking shit about you, she never did. That's a good thing. Regardless of because ironically enough, when I first met her, I didn't like her. I didn't. Even when I got to finally be on a panel with her, I was talking with Nino. And she kept interrupting me. I was like, "Yo, Nino, bro, I'm being respectful because I don't want to be that guy on the panel, but I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. But I ended up really liking her. I was like, damn, man, you know what? I was like, yo, let her talk. The last thing I said to her was happy birthday.
oh, that's good.
I think that I think that and then like a week or two later, that's when she went. I got a knock on the door. Oh, it's Dragonfly. Da da da. Where is?
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
What's
Oh
good,
wow,
bro?
he actually showed up.
Hello, hello.
Oh goddamn! I'm over here talking my shit. I'm on mute. My bad.
Oh, it's all good. What's good, bro?
I already started off at L. Ain't this about a bitch? Anyway, Gas, what's good, fam? Good to see you, fam. You know what I mean?
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
Yeah, I'm hoping all has been well. You know, I've been kind of catching up with a little bit of what you've been talking about. Um, so hopefully things have been on the up and up since what happened last stream and even a little bit
Oh,
after
I'm
that.
always good, bro. Regardless, regardless, I'm always good.
Okay. I figured as
Yeah.
much, man.
Once I turn unless the thing is about this is how I operate. This is why I don't really put too much. I don't put no effort into this at all unless I'm gonna have a stream about a serious topic. But when someone doesn't like me or my decision, because the fact of the matter is overall, I don't owe nobody shit for any reason. So if I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, of course, no
I don't.
doubt.
Who that offends and pisses off, that's their choice to be offended and pissed off about it. I have absolute zero control how people choose to um, interpret my decisions. I'm not gonna sit back and think about it and hope all this. I hope they're okay with what I said and do what I did. Nah,
Right. Yeah, I'm
I,
definitely with you on that, man. Yeah, definitely.
I don't even wish them any ill will either. That's the crazy thing. Never did.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
just gonna do my own thing. I don't see how that's a crime in and of itself. But
Yeah.
hard be it for me to say anything.
And
But
my
also,
thing, oh, go ahead.
when this turns off, I'm like, I don't think about it.
Yeah, right, right. And my thing is too is that you handled it only the way how you wanted to handle it based off of the intel that you got or what it is that you know of. You know what I mean? And just like you said, you really don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I mean? So that's just the thing. I mean, like, however it is that you handle, depending on the situation, because things can fluctuate. There's different conditions and whatever else, that can cause for other things to transpire. But that aside, I mean, that is up to people to just be, respectful of that fact and, move on, you know.
Yeah.
So I got you. I got you on that. And by the way, segue, partner, this is why I come to you because this is exactly what we're talking about here with me and Gas Mask. This actually pertains to you. So I hope that
Mhm.
so I hope that
Uh-oh.
you got your composition notebook pad. I hope you got your number 2 pencil. I want you to write this down. You know what? No, fuck a pencil. I want you to go ahead and get the best legible gel black ink pen that you can find because I don't want this shit to go nowhere. You know what I mean? So I want you to go ahead and write this down, cop a squat if you ain't already, and
Go
take some
ahead.
notes. You know what I mean? Because this right here, you can learn from this shit. You know what I mean? Instead of calling me out and then talk about the stuff that I don't do for you and whatever else. And you see where I'm at. I ain't hard to find. I'm right here. Every time you call me out, what ends up happening?
And now,
What did I do?
it's time!
Da, da, da.
Yep. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of hyped me up. I ain't gonna hold you. That gave me a second win. I was about to doze my ass off to sleep.
Shit.
Oh man, that was dope. But nah, Zyrax, partner. Since you want to go, talk about partners and shit. Nah, go ahead. Tell me. Every time you call me out, what ends up happening? You
You
got the
show up.
floor.
You stand on business.
I thank
Well,
you. Thank you. Exactly. See, I would have thought that you learned your lesson by now, but it seems like you haven't. So I got to continue to be consistent in this thorough verbal ass whipping, and that's okay because I got pretty much. I ain't gonna say all the time in the world, but I got just enough time to teach a
all right,
lesson.
all right,
You
all
know.
right. I apologize.
Okay.
I won't
Thank
call you out no more.
No, no. I mean, you can. I mean, I find it. I'm just like gas. Like I don't really take it serious at all either. Like I find it fun. It's hilarious to me. You know what I mean? That I'm able to go ahead and do what most people probably wouldn't do. Zyrex call you out or whatever. No, I'm in the chat. I just came home from work. And no disrespect to them, of course. Oh, I just came home from work. Let me go ahead and get me something to eat and then never show up. No, no. You're gonna call me out and talk about what I don't do.
Oh, I know you ain't talking about me now.
Look, you see what I'm saying, Gas Mask? I ain't say nothing about, oh, this is what Zyrex did. Did I say once anything about Zyrex, what she do or don't do as far as being in the chat and calling people? Did I say anything about that? I don't think I said anything about that part.
You were insinuating. You didn't need to say it.
Also, we're insinuating and making assumptions and asses out of ourselves. That's what we're doing. Oh, okay.
Oh, is that not what you're doing? You said that
Well,
one. You said that you weren't doing that.
I was asking the questions. So that's kind of the difference.
Uh-huh. Hmm. As if I
Yeah.
can't read between the lines.
Oh, listen, man. First of all, I mean, if you have your Campbell chicken noodle soup on you, then you can be able to make the sound all you want to. That's what
I
makes it
did
legit.
actually. I did earlier. I had chicken noodle soup from a can.
Was it by Campbell's?
Damn straight.
I don't believe you. You hesitated. I don't believe it.
Okay.
I haven't had that forever.
Well, the brand is there.
I mean, well, you got Progresso. I mean, shit, you got Great Value. You got Simple Truth.
Chunky.
What was that?
Y'all ever had the chunky soups?
I mean, but that's by Campbell's though.
Oh,
No,
shit.
usually chunky is progressive.
Yeah, I just mentioned Progresso. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is it
usually
Progressive
they're the
Club
ones that
Chowder?
has chunky, I think.
See, look, she can't even pay attention to the shit I just named, but I'm your partner though, and you were okay. Wow. Okay. Look at this
I'm
shit.
I am paying attention. What are you talking about?
Guys, did I or did I not just say Progresso is part
No,
of
you
that?
did. But
Oh,
no,
and
but
shout
then Gasma said chunky,
wait,
and I
wait, wait,
said,
wait,
go
wait,
ahead.
wait. Hold on, real quick. Shout out and salute to my dog, my G, my bro in arms. Cellulite Podcast, man. What's the word, fam?
Shout out to Sal.
Yeah, shout out to Self for sure. Shout out to D as well. That's my other real tag team partner in the chat who never let me down and never calls me out. So
Oh my God, someone's butt hurt. Okay.
yeah. No, butt hurt. I'm standing on business. I don't got time to get butt
Yeah,
hurt.
stand on business and getting butt hurt at the same time. It's
Nah,
all right. I'm
nah,
sorry. I'm
nah,
sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
nah. I took my
My
shower
bad.
earlier. I ain't got. I don't have to worry about that. I wiped clean and thoroughly too. So yeah,
TMI.
well, shit, I'm putting it out there.
I could have gone my whole life without knowing that, but I appreciate you telling me.
Hey man, you know somebody got to be real, and you see the title underneath. You see Master Stand on Business, Keep Do. That's my new martial art, bro. My martial art
I
on
didn't even see
the
that shit.
yeah. That's how we get down over here in the Dragonfly Academy. Absolutely.
I see it.
Yeah,
Salute,
man.
salute.
Yeah, appreciate you. But now Zyrex done learned her lesson for the 4th time, maybe 5th. So we shouldn't have too many other problems other than this. We'll see though. Give it about a good week. You know how she gets. So other than that, man, yeah, I just wanted to come up. You know what I mean? Just salute to y'all, and I guess getting in the conversation since Zyrex needed me up here so bad. But I'm gonna get in where I fit in because I know y'all had a good conversation. I don't want to derail it even more than I have. So
Club, I got a knock at the door. Guess who it is?
Who is it? Speak up, please.
Yo.
What up, though? Hey, what's going on, brother? Dragon, what's good? Jazz, what's good?
Willie Will, what's the word, fam? What's the word?
I pulled up because I placed the order for 2 beef tacos, and I ain't get my tacos yet, so I'm upset.
And this is where I exit into the clouds because somebody fucked up.
Worse.
Yeah, I placed the order, and I have yet to get my tacos. I want a refund at this point.
Zyrex,
Wait,
need to get in the
on
kitchen.
here or?
Yeah, I hit your cash app for $5. I said for 2 beef tacos with verde sauce.
I got no notification. Hold up. Hold up.
See, Zyrex, I've been waiting 45 minutes for 2 beef tacos. This the
I got
service
no
y'all give over here?
notifications. What the fuck, man?
See.
Now the notification pops up once I open the app.
I'll probably holler at y'all in a minute.
All right, be safe, Will.
All right.
Shit, I appreciate you, Will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Cell, man. Willie Will, standing on business as always. And Zyrex, don't think that I didn't hear that punk. I'm sorry, not punk, but that was comment a little earlier either. Try to slide that in there. Okay, all right. I'm the butthurt one, but yet I called you out on your shit on this platform that you called me out on. Okay.
I'm sorry, partner. I really am.
Nah.
I know I've not been a horrible partner.
I see how you
I promise I'll
apologize.
do better. No, I promise I will do better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you said that like the sixth time ago? Yeah, okay. See, I bet you if I was Cammy though, I bet you this part wouldn't even be an issue.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Silence. Look at that. Silence. Oh man, look, you
No,
gotta
that's a
love it.
lie. That's a lie, and you know it.
What I got to lie for? I'm too grown to lie. I don't do that. I'm too grown
Same
to lie.
here. I don't lie.
If we, Zaris, don't do that. Don't do
I
that to
don't.
yourself.
I joke
No,
around, but I don't lie. I'm too
don't do
old to
that.
lie, man. Too
Don't
old
do
to keep
that.
up with
Hey,
lies.
you show some love to real quick for shooting the $5 cash up for the two
Go ahead.
beef tacos. I appreciate you, Will. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I was ignoring you, bro. I just got the notification after I opened the app. I don't know what. I guess I probably gotta update it. But let me show some love real quick.
You little old ladies, it's the milkman. Come on, it's time to collect all that milk money.
That's all I can do. I'll give you a half a point more. That's simple.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man, that's the point spread. You gotta be cool, bro.
Gracias!
Appreciate you, Will. You're a real one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Back to the topic at hand.
I thought he really forgot 2 tacos. I didn't know he was talking about,
Yeah, I was like thinking, like, what the heck you talking about? And he did put that comment in the chat earlier, but I was like, I thought it was just like a comment just for the show. No notification popped up at all until I opened the app. I was like, okay, come on.
I know that's how it is on my phone too. I don't know how to fix it. Like no matter how many times I go into settings and I try to fix it, it just yeah, I don't know.
Cash App's always been weird with me though. There were times where he would send me a card, and on the phone it would say a number on the card, and the card he would give me would have a different number on it. I'm like, so which one's the real one? And I had to reorder a card like 5-6 times until I got the right one.
It's asking it's stupid Cash App wanting me to verify my identity. Wants like a picture of my ID and stuff like that. I'm like, God damn.
It made me do that too.
I don't know if I want to.
I did it, and I was like,
Well, yeah, I understand. Well, yeah,
I
to be
hated
able to
it, but I did it.
to be able to spend the money that people give you, yeah, you would need it, but which we call but that they have no problem taking money out of your account,
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry, my daughter's calling me.
What up, Dragonfly? How you doing, bro?
Oh man, blessed and highly favored, fam. No complaints over here. You had a long day. Yeah, I had a long day, man. But yeah, we up and at 'em, man. We just getting ready for the eve and the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And going from there, man. You know. Yeah, but how about yourself,
Most of the
man?
folks, I'm all right, bro. I'm alive and breathing, so no complaints, honestly.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt, no doubt. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear the
As long as
progression.
I'm ready one more day, I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I started to feel too. You know, really getting in my 30s. Yeah, I say like my 30s. I really started to feel like that too, where I just started to get to a level and a realm of appreciation and gratefulness. Because there's been way more other times, man, in my life that I shouldn't even have been on this goddamn panel. I ain't gonna hold you.
I
And
feel yeah.
yeah, and absolutely every day that I wake up, you know, before I put you know, a smile without no makeup, and I put little Folgers in my cup, uh, which, you know, obviously that's neither here nor there. That's
It's
based off
called Limping
commercial.
Up.
Well, yeah, that was based off a commercial with Wayne Brady. That was a long time ago. So yeah, only real ones know about that one. But anyway, no, it's just, yeah, you just get to a point of just, you know, reflection. You get, you know, you start to be more appreciative of life, the people around you, you know, the stuff that you've been through, that you're able to tell a story to others for inspiration if they ask for it, or just to, you know, if you feel led to tell other people about it, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
yeah, man. So I'm already feeling that process for sure.
There was a point in time where I didn't think I was gonna make it. But now I look back at it, I'm like, shit. Because of what I was going through during that time, I was like, man, there's a whole lot of folks who got deleted younger than me. So
Yeah,
shit could be worse.
yeah, man. Yeah, I know
I could be
exactly.
a footnote or in the
Hmm.
mortuary or underground. As long as I'm above it and I can breathe and go for a walk around the block, I have absolutely no reason to complain. I could if I want to, but
Yeah, but see,
I'd rather
you're
just use it for whatever, put it into something
yeah,
that I
but
can
see,
look back at happy about it.
right, absolutely. But see, your thing is though, like you an anomaly too, man. You know, amongst us. So you breathe a little bit different. You know what I mean? So you got to take that respirator mask that you got in your avatar everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And you operate on fumes and all different types of carbon dioxides and monoxides and shit that makes up, you know, gas particles and all that. So yeah, you breathe differently. You like the Victor Freeze of the goddamn space, if you think about it.
I like to consider myself a havoc, but
A Havoc,
I
what,
feel
like Havoc from Mortal Kombat Havoc, or you talk about a different Havoc?
yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. I
but
don't
that's neither
know.
here nor there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't, like, by what I see, and I'm not saying that you're not, or no, I'm not trying to discredit or nothing, but it's like, but what I see from you, like, or what I've known from you for a while, I don't really see it. And I saw the what was that called, the Mortal Kombat, what was that, the chaotic, what was that shit called?
Chaos reigns.
Chaos Reigns, yeah, that one. I saw it and I saw how that Havoc was, and I'm like, now looking at it, it's like, oh, that's, I don't see Gas Mask as that. Like, you know, like I don't really see it. But then again, too, I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know you like that. You know what I mean? So it, you could have that, man. Shit, you definitely could have that. And to me, myself and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta stay the hell away from this guy. Then if he if he gonna be on that type shit. Oh man, no, I'm just fucking around, man. I'm just messing around, but
So I know, bro. I know.
yeah.
What y'all got planned for the eve of the day?
Man, to be honest, it's just another day. The only thing that we're really going to be doing is pretty much just eating food. We probably might watch some Christmas movies. Um, I got a present from my cousin who I was out with the other day when I was kind of helping her look for, you know, trees, and uh, I think she was like getting some groceries and some other stuff. And she hooked me up with a present, and I was going to open it yesterday, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I ain't really had like a Christmas like in like the past maybe couple years to where I had like straight up presents I could just open on the day of. So I was like, let me go ahead and I'll just wait on it. So
I got a few shirts recently from a brother of mine.
oh okay. Well, what kind of shirts did you get?
Just some plain shirts from a relative who passed away recently. Well, not recently, but there were some clothes found, and I was asked if I wanted it. I was like, "Oh, yeah." At first, I was looking at it. I was like, "Oh shit, I don't know if that's gonna fit my fat ass." And I tried them on, and I was like, "Oh shit, wait, these fit. It's not as fat as I think I am."
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. So you either losing the weight or you got a fast metabolism or something. So that's good. And
Usually, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to fucking absolutely abhor clothes for presents. Now I'm at an age where, like, I don't really care for getting gifts per se, but
right.
whatever I'm given, I mean, I ain't gonna cry about it. I just leave everything up. I'll get a kid something or something, but for me, I'm like, I don't really care. I just want some food and watch some Christmas movies, and I'm cool.
Yeah, yeah. The expectation is not as high as it used to be when we was like shorties and shit.
Because when you're kids, you want video games, toys, yada yada yada, latest sneakers and all that shit. But nah, I just want peace and quiet.
Yeah, yeah. It's the little things, man, that means the most.
It's the small things that accumulate and add up.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Even being considered asked what I want is a gift within itself.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Because that does show, that person actually gives a damn. They actually thought about you and not really just about themselves or just to do something for you just because it's tradition. Oh, it's just a present, like maybe, you want some socks or something like that, or what is it that you need? Like when somebody really asks you exactly what it is that you want on that day of, I mean, and they're willing to get that for you. It's not necessarily just what they get for you, but it's just the asking of it. It's like the principle of it. That's what means the most.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm with you, man. Oh, and condolences, man, because you said that you lost somebody and ended up getting their clothes. So condolences and prayers, man. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. But now that's good though. Now I'm glad to hear that. Like I really am, man. So it sounds to me like you're gonna have a dope Christmas, man, and a dope Christmas Eve. What about New Year's? Like what you got planned for New Year's and all that?
Probably just a little thing with just like the small family unit. Me, my mom, my brothers. That's pretty much it. So I think for Christmas we're going to my aunt's house. She invited us all over. It's gonna be a big old pot of tamales and a bunch of Mexican food and shit.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but from New Year's, I really don't want to be around a whole lot of people. Honestly, don't want to be out driving either.
Yeah, that's the last thing. I feel you.
Drunk drivers and high people and fights in the streets and checkpoints. I'm like, nah, bro. Even before now, I'm age like where I think about, man, do I really want this that bad to go to the store to go get it? I gotta go deal with folks. It's not a big thing, right? It's not gonna. But now I'm just like, do I really want to talk to people right now? Just go, even if it is like, I'll go to like I'll go look up the corner store has it, and then if not, I was like, damn, I gotta go to the grocery store to get this.
Yeah, true.
But that's like, yeah. I'm not a big what's the word? I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not an outside guy. I am honestly more so now than I was before. But there's always a still little inkling in me where I'm like, do I want to go get this? So I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. Where I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't want to go to the store. If I gotta get up and go get it at the store, if I have to go, if I have to, I will. But it's like overall, if I don't need to, I'm just gonna. I'll call somebody up. Yo, can you bring me a such and such? Yo, sorry, she left us. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too. She know how to slide up out of there real quick, don't she?
God.
She works in the goddamn Temptations. It just slid out. It slid up out the stage.
Quiet. I was like, damn, this is quiet.
I had a, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I had a feeling as soon as she said something about her daughter and she needed her, I was like, oh yeah, she ain't gonna be here too much longer. Yeah, that's about it. Motherly duties call, man. Yeah, but I don't blame her. Man. But I think too, to go back to the conversation. Well, actually, to go back to the conversation at hand real quick. I think the word that you're probably looking for is that you're more cautious nowadays. Like you're more cautious and you weigh your options out a lot more than what you used to.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's what kind of sounded like to me, honestly.
I guess I just don't want to do unnecessary shit if I don't have to. I don't know if I'm getting lazy or if it's older or if it's just an excuse.
Yeah,
There's
probably.
always been like a little inkling in me where I don't really want to deal with people a whole lot.
Yeah.
I used to go out and be out in the streets or go to malls and shit, but now I'm just chilling at home.
Yeah, and I probably would say too that it's probably a lot more. Well, I ain't gonna say fun, but it's probably a lot more, maybe familiar, and probably a lot more easier to be at the crib, and that's like where your comfort zone really is being there than really being out. Because don't get me wrong, I used to be that way too. Like I used to be out. Like I used to be out from fucking like shit. I mean, you're talking about from maybe 9, 10 in the morning all the way up to like 12, 1 in the morning next day type shit. Sometimes a little longer.
I would spend the night at a friend's house and I wouldn't even tell nobody. I get asked by the friend's mom, but did you tell your mom and dad? I was like, yeah, I did. We said it was okay, even though I never said nothing to it. And they're out here calling the cops for search parties and shit. And I'm like, I get home, like, where the fuck were you? Oh, I was like,
oh man, yeah, you got that. You got that ass toe up, did
you? Yeah.
I know based off
my mom cried, slapped the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck did I do? I just got here. Where were you?
Yeah, I know from experience. I did the same thing too, man. You know what I can't stand though is like when sometimes your parents would be, so worried about you. Like they almost like well up with tears when they first see you walk through the door. And then all of a sudden, once that subsides, then they get angry and pissed as hell at you. And they want to beat you right after. Like,
stop pulling his hair.
Like, why the hell are you gonna deceive me like that? Like, I'm thinking like you and your emotions, we about to have a family reunion type of moment, and we gonna be able to, be all right. You know what I mean? I'll tell you exactly what I did. Everything was cool. I'm safe. I'm sound. Nah, you want to beat the shit out of me right after.
I'm off the bus and I'm walking on my yard. I'm like, yep, I'm about to go straight to my bed and chill in my And they're like, I love you so much. Where you been? And whack! Get your ass to your room. Oh, what's fucking going to my room? What you got to hit me for? I was already going. Shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, she wanted to make sure that she wanted to hit you straight into the room. You want to make sure you didn't veer off nowhere else. Get right to that fucking room. So you
Like a
get out.
spider to the web, and I was the fly. It just juice.
Oh man, I tell you, man. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you though. I mean, ass whippings aside, man. Those used to be the fucking days, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm glad I got ass whipping. I'd hate to be a kid today, bro. I honestly would.
Man, preach. Jesus.
Just acting out, and I don't know why I'm acting out. Wasn't taught any lesson, like, bro. I'm telling you, and ass whoopings are gonna save you. There's people literally both in the grave and prison who wish their parents smacked them. There's some folks whose parents did it too much, but there's also that if they had gotten that ass whipping that night, they more than likely would still be alive because they thought about it twice and like, you know what? I don't want my ass beat again. I ain't going.
Facts. Absolutely. Yep.
Because sometimes you can do more harm not hitting your kid sometimes. Because they're going to go out to the world thinking ain't shit, that all this shit's sweet all the time. They're going to be somebody else having a parent for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's worse because you never know how bad they're gonna take it, to what extent. Because that could be somebody having an already fucked up day, and it just takes an ant falling off a piece of dirt to set them off.
Not an ant falling off.
I remember growing up, I grew up fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I remember how when I look back at it now, because I wouldn't say I become a pussy. I like if a fight were to break out and happen, I'm right there with it. But I remember growing up, especially the way that I did in the area that I did. I'm not like bragging or like asking for like a pity story either.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
How I grew up fighting, and now when I look back at it, and now how when the search, like I remember one time I was taking a family member home, to school, and I don't know what was going on. This dude was having a bad day or not, and I guess he chose to try to make me his quote unquote victim. And I had to stop and like check him, and I was like, "Yo, I'm telling you this right now. You don't want this. Because if I do whatever I'm about to do to you, there's no telling whether or not there's anybody around who's going to be able to help you, get me off of you, if I do this. So for your best interest, and to save you money from the hospital, just go." Before I was just right there, just like immediately, no talking, swinging on him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to defuse and de-escalate situations. I remember, and I was able to just have like a weird ass realization about it when I was sitting down playing a game. I don't remember what game I was playing, but I was just like, "Holy shit! I just diffused the whole situation. That's crazy." Like I saw how much I matured in real time. You don't really acknowledge it most of the time because you're just living day by day or just in the moment. But I was able to analyze and have some self-realization. I was like, shit, I really stopped everybody's. I just prevented a whole situation from happening. That's the complete polar opposite of who I used to be.
Hey man, man. That just means that you've grown, and you've grown in more ways than probably even you expected. Because that takes a whole level of
Yep.
maturity, man. And especially to reflect upon something as powerful as that. I mean, think about this. Like a lot of people in your position, and I'm talking about like big people, like the quote unquote leaders of society, have tried their best to diffuse certain situations and to no avail. A lot of them probably ended up being deleted, because they couldn't diffuse it in time or they didn't know how to diffuse the situation. And even to your, blue collar type of people, you know what I mean? Like diffusing, situations on the job and they couldn't be able to do it in the right specific way. Or if they did, it was some backlash that came behind it. But in your case, you was able to really diffuse the situation as a person who has really grown out of the norm, because that's usually how we usually are as folks. You know what I mean? Like especially coming from where we come from, it's just like, hey, if I feel disrespected, I'm at your neck. You know what I mean? And it's going to take pretty much the whole community and then some in order for me to go ahead and get up off of you. Like for me to get up off you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But nowadays, it's just like when you really put things into perspective and you think like, man, I got a life here. And the last thing I want to do is jeopardize my freedom, is to, possibly even delete or really injure this person, severely to the point of where I might get charges or, something might happen to me or whatever. And that could affect somebody else. Like when you get to the aesthetics of that, hey man, that's a W. That's a W, man. So hey, I salute that.
And
I really
overall, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
And overall, a lot of folks lose time and money too.
Absolutely.
Folks, they lose food out of their mouth. They lose a roof over their head.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So there's way more important shit being. I mean, and the ironic thing is, it's always been that way. It's just most of us were too young to pay attention to it at first, because it chose to go a different direction with life, and it inevitably got clouded up. That's a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, I don't care. I don't live to live. I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. Yada yada yada. Bullshit. This, that, and third. But now at 33 years old, I'm like, how really this person doesn't know how to act nor conduct themselves. Even if I were to beat the shit out of them, what exactly changes after that? Like, do they go away? Do they learn from it? Do they change up? Just like, if nothing, then 9 times out of 10, I'm just like, bro, walk the green mile. Just go. Because if I feel like I'm put in a position where I essentially feel like I have to, and then inevitably I'm the only one who catches the fire from it. Especially if it was unnecessarily that I'm the only one who really lost at it, regardless if I beat their ass or not, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Even with certain people, I've had to like ask and talk about when they found themselves in shit, and I gotta call I gotta help me with this, then the third. I'm like, all right. It was always just like, all right, I'm there. Fucking drop off a hat. Now I'm like, well, what happened? And how was this situation? Like, how did it come about? And how is it that you're finding yourself in the same situation all the time?
Yeah.
And if they can't come up with an answer, they just said, oh, just have my back. Then, right there, I feel like I'm being used. Like, sick 'em, boy, go get him. Like I'm somehow being let off a proverbial leash or something, and I'm told, get the guy. Now I'm like, okay, you're supposed to be my homie, the salt of the earth. Now I feel like I'm being just a lap dog or an errand boy. I'm way too damn grown for that shit.
No, I agree. I agree because you a man at the beginning, middle, and end of the day. And if nobody's really treating you as such, and they're just treating you as a commodity, I mean, of course, and especially if you've already proved that you're always going to be there for said person. That's legitimately why people treat people that way. Because like, oh well, he's always going to be there. He's always going to have my back. He's always going to, give me 100% of his, time and effort and whatever else. Meanwhile, me, I'll just go ahead and, continue to keep getting into these, stupid ass situations that really could be maybe even me causing them in the first place and not really telling you that I caused it. And that's what I was going to ask you. But by that, and without getting too deep into it, which I think I got my answer. That's pretty much the latter of it. So, yeah, man, it's just, I learned that a long time ago too, man, because, it's getting into them type of situations, man, they sticky. They super sticky, bro. Because
there were times where I took an ass beating for some folks. I paid off debts for folks.
Mm-hmm.
And when the fight broke out, they ran, and I got jumped.
Yep. See. Yep. Ain't that about a bitch, bro? You do everything that the right thing of which you would think that a real homie or a real partner or whatever, and I'm talking about Zyrax. I'm being funny about that, but you would think that you're doing the right thing for that person, but then what end up happening? You end up getting the shitty ass end of the stick as always.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Like that's why I learned, man. Like and I know that you learned about it too. It's just you just can't go all in for people like that, And that's not to say that there's no good people in this world at all. I mean, shout out to the chat. I'm pretty sure there's like damn near everybody in the chat is good folks, man. They're good people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But it's just like with certain others, it's just you can't. There's just no way in the world that you can put all of your time, all of your energy, all of your effort, blood, sweat, tears, all that stuff into your peoples, man, because they're gonna fault you every time. And I've learned too. That's just how human behavior is over the course of time. That's just how humans are. It's unfortunate. It's like that's just how it is. Sometimes we have those attributes too. We either do it to ourselves or we do it to others in other ways if we don't really stay on top of that and be consistent. But we have those too. We all fall short. You know what I mean? We all fall short.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, man. So I
think after a certain age, folks gotta weigh whether or not that person is either beneficial or malignant or detrimental to them.
Exactly. Yep.
But anywho, not to be all doom and gloom and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to pick it up a little bit.
You ever watch wrestling or not?
You know what? I watched it on the YouTube channels. So like, the WWE, because I'm subscribed to them, and then like WWE on USA. And then certain other I call them plug channels, like because they always have like the plug for like segments that happen on WWE that they upload. So I watch them on there. I don't necessarily like watch it fully on whatever is streamed on or whatever, on the cable box and shit. I don't really do that. I just watch like the different segments just based off the clips that's uploaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, because I was gonna I don't know when, pretty soon though, I was gonna start doing like wrestling shows and shit. I was gonna try to cover today's stuff, but also talk about like stuff from the past. If anybody like remembers things or
Yeah.
just random ass wrestling topics. I was looking for folks. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cause man, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been a fan since I say about 94. I've been a fan since 94, and that was like the I think it was like the golden era or the golden age and they was going into the new age of wrestling. Like that's, they had like Hogan and Duggan and Luger, Yoko, and all them other Undertaker, all them cats, like Hitman,
Yeah.
all them, Shawn Michaels. Like what I mean? So I used to watch a little bit of it back then, but I wasn't really. I'm too young to remember like the different, the different stuff that happened back then. Now we talk about like Attitude Era, of course, like 98, 99,
Yeah.
2000, and so on and so forth. I mean, I got you with that. But yeah, the early days, like back then, it's a blur for me, bro. But yeah, man. But yeah, man, if you decide to do a wrestling review show or like a countdown or something like that, yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I wouldn't mind coming up and imparting some wrestling logic and wisdom into the audience, man. If they want to hear it, if not, then if we'll get Dragonfly off the fucking stage. I mean, I it's all good. Either way, I still love everybody. At the end of the day,
That's facts.
Yeah, and regardless of what Zyrax says about me being butt hurt, don't let her fool you, y'all. I don't get butt hurt for shit. Trust and believe.
I wanted to ask her too is the Academy still Cammy's or is it Nino's now? Excuse me.
You say is it what?
I wanted to know if the Academy is still Cammy's or if it's Nino's now. Since Nino won that debate, I guess.
Oh,
and
yes.
And I'm assuming they said that the thing was up for grabs. That was the consolation prize for the winner, whoever it was.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Zyrax. Zyrax would be the person to ask about that. Look, I can only speculate in saying that I hope Nino took it over, but I got a feeling it's still Cammy's show.
I feel that.
And I think the only way we'll really know is if we go to her show and we see who hosted. Once you hear Shaloot and Biddies and Bitlins, and you pretty much know exactly what time it is.
That's crazy how much she's taking off. I'm proud of her.
No, I am too. I definitely am too. As much hell as I give her, I am too. I really am. I'm really proud of her for sure.
It was crazy because I remember I looked at her channel and she had like 110 subscribers, and then out of nowhere, she's at 400 and like monetized. I'm like, what the hell? I could have sworn I just saw last month. But I guess I don't know how that works. But I was like, damn, that's crazy. She really puts in the work though. I can tell.
Nah, she really does. Yeah. Yeah, with working on the programs that she does, and not even gonna hold you, like she really has some really great artistic value. Like she really like puts in a lot of time. Yeah, she really puts a lot of time in a lot of stuff that she does. A lot of her drawings and thumbnails and stuff like that, and even the productions of the show. Well, if it's not really glitching or nothing, production of the show, yeah, she really, takes her time in doing that, and yeah, I really salute her for exactly how far she's came, like really, because I remember at a point in time, like she was really not even considering doing it at first, because she was,
Yeah.
shy and didn't really want to be a part of it and whatever. But it was like a little bit of a distant dream to her. Like she thought about it, but not really wanted to get into it. And then slowly but surely she got into it, and then started doing her thing on IG, and now we see her now, and it's just like wow, it's it's amazing. It's definitely amazing. Yeah,
It's funny how like cool she is when she has to hold her own when she has to go in the back and forth with somebody. Like
oh
she's really
yeah,
right there, like with the conversation too. She's like, people we all give her shit, but like she's like the little sister. You know what I mean? You kind of have to like razz her.
I mean, somewhat. I mean, or you can, uh, you know, re-antagonize her back. I mean, she antagonizes first, antagonize her back. I don't know, maybe flip her, upside down and shake her for some coins or whatever. You know, the
A
little
few Legos
sisterly
here and
things.
there.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not too
Yeah,
much,
very
but
cool.
it'll teach her a lesson.
I doubt she's watching, but I hope she hears this.
Oh, you petty.
With the 5 second delay. What?
Oh man, you'll miss a beat, bro. I tell you.
Or how she calls us obsessed, but she says upset.
Yeah, man. Cheat way. Hey, listen. When you right, and the evidence is all there, bro. So you ain't making up nothing. It's all there in order to see it. You know what I
That's
mean?
facts.
I don't know about Philly Something about Philly Wi-Fi for whatever reason. It's just I don't. It's like it's on the fritz, bro. Like I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if there's like some chemicals in the air that's messing up the signals. I don't know what it is. It's just like some about Philly Wi-Fi. Like it's just horrible. It's horrendous, bro. Like it's trash. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Both her and Trinidad did like I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. It's just like it goes from their connection like to their equipment. I've never seen I've never seen any type of because it's almost like an infected virus. You see what I'm saying? It's like like your Wi-Fi is infected with glitching and bugging out, and then it gets to your mic. Like I've never seen that happen before, all in one play.
It's like there's like a little bug inside the router. It's like having a field day.
I mean, for real though, it is, and it's just like only in Philly, like you just get that type of function going on. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about Philly we don't know about. I know that much. But
Must be all the poo shiesties blocking the signal.
Oh, you said they they trapping out the bandwidth.
Selling out little hotspots, little pocket modems.
Yeah, that do sound about right, man. Yeah, you got to instead of getting it back in blood, man, they got to get it out through the Wi-Fi. Shit. Yeah,
But
man.
this has been good, man. I never know how these lives are gonna turn out. I'll be like 20 minutes in, and I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing this for?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll be 2 or 3, 4 hours in, and I'm like, oh, I guess this is why. What up, though?
Yeah. Nah, man. It definitely depending on who it is that you talk to, what type of conversation that gets stirred up, and what you get out of it, and what the people get out of it too, man. It's all worth it at the end of the day because somebody's going to take something from it. you know, whether good, bad, or indifferent, and, you know, they're going to apply it some type of way, you know, even if they least expect it. You know, maybe they might come back and they think about the conversation that we had a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later or whatever. And I don't know, maybe they might put something that we talked about into practice or into play for somebody else or for themselves. You never know. You never know, man. There's always a reason for the season. You know, so.
My bad. I was taking care of something real quick.
Oh, see, you had me go ahead and do this. The More You Know from NBC4. I'm over here quoting some good ass public service announcements. Man, this man gas mask. I tell you, bro. First,
I even said hold on.
Man, it's just not my day, bro. See, this is what standing on business gets you. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Nah, you good, dog. You good. You good.
I appreciate y'all stopping by, bro. It really does mean a lot, honestly.
Absolutely.
I'm one of the small guys, so I honestly really don't expect, you know, large crowds and all this and that and the third. But shit, just coming by, leaving one comment and then going, that within itself is cool to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. That's all it takes, man. Just one comment or whatever, one, you know, like something, you know, it contributes and it makes a person feels good because they're getting something out of it if they're able to do that. Because nowadays, good Lord, I mean, like nobody's willing to do anything for a like, you know, anything for a subscription or anything for a comment or anything. They just watch the content and go. Now, the people that do that, salute to them, you know what I mean? Because they really do appreciate, you know, what's being put out here for people to learn, to grasp, to have fun, to, you know, whatever emotion it is that they have, man. They have the free will and the right to do that, you know? So.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. So, yes. And my thing is, too, you know, before we cut it and before we, you know, end the show and everything, if that's, you know, what you're about to do, I definitely wanted to shout out everybody who is still here in the chat. You know what I mean? I know that y'all probably then flip through tabs and it was like, man, who the fuck this nigga? You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know, so whoever's still here, shout out to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. If I don't see any of y'all within the next couple hours or whatever, man, I pray that everybody has a blessed and wonderful and safe Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, man. Hey, we on the way to something big, man. We on the way to something big, man. So prayers and abundance to all, man. Let's get it.
That's the best final thoughts I've probably ever had on the show. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you for having me, man. Every time we lock up, man, hey, we unstoppable force.
The door's always open, bro. The door's always open.
Hey, likewise, man. Thank you, family. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
To everyone that's still here and or left, watching on the replay, anything, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for stopping by, showing love to little old me. It's wholeheartedly appreciated, and it's forever, perpetually grateful. I'll see y'all on the next one. Close y'all out with this. Peace, love, and, you know, get laid and all that. Peace.
When we joined the Covenant, we took an oath.
According to our station, all without exception.
On the blood of our fathers, on the blood of our sons, we swore to uphold the Covenant.
Even to our dying breath.
Those who would break this oath are heretics, worthy of neither pity nor mercy. Even now, they use our Lord's creations to broadcast their lies.
We shall grind them into dust.
And continue our march to glorious salvation.
laughing.